Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Giac here for writing. It's Monday, May 4th, and we are going to be talking about poetry this week. So our learning target is I can write a poem. So over here, this little girl is holding up a sign that says, roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you. So I want you just to think about, what did you visualize in your head? What did you see? Did you see red roses in your head? Did you see violets that are blue? Were you thinking about sugar? And then did you think about yourself? Because poetry can make an image in your head. And then I also want you to think, did you hear some rhyming words? Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you. Blue and you rhymes. So we're going to be talking about some of the different elements of poetry, and then you're going to have a chance to write a poem for somebody really special. So you may be asking yourself, what is a poem? A poem is a piece of writing that is written in lines, so rows of words, line 2, line 3, and it often rhymes. So we know rhyming words, bat, cat, fat, mat, sugar is sweet, and so are you. It has a rhythm to it where you can read it with a specific tone. Some people put theirs to go to like the tune of a song. So we're going to be working on coming up with some creative thoughts and putting it into our own poetry. So these are some different things, different elements of a poem. Elements are things that make up a poem. So bullet point number 1. Follow along with me. In a poem, the author usually tells their thoughts and feelings. So you are going to be the author of your poem, and you're going to be telling your thoughts and your feelings on the most special person, special woman in your life. Now, if your mom or grandma or aunt is sitting nearby, I need you to pause this and just let them know that you're going to need some privacy while working on this because it's a secret. Okay, so go ahead and do that. You are going to be writing a special poem for a holiday coming up called Mother's Day. And you can write it for your mom, you can write it for your grandma, you can write it for your aunt, or any other special lady in your life that you want to write it for. So now that that's in your head, I want you thinking. The author, so that's going to be you, tells your thoughts and your feelings. And you're going to be telling your thoughts and your feelings about this special person. You're going to be telling them how special they are and how much they mean to you. Many poems have rhyming words, so you can work on adding rhymes in your poem if you want. And so then poems are written in lines and stanzas. So I'm going to go to the next page and show you what I mean by that. This poem is broken up into two stanzas, excuse me. I'm going to circle the stanzas for you so you can see them. So this one right here is stanza 1, and then this one down here, let me change my color, is stanza 2. So it kind of puts, they look like little paragraphs, and it puts them in their own little spot, and it separates them so it makes it easier to read and to look at. And then in each stanza, are lines. Line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, 5, line 6, line 7, line 8, and line 9. So those lines don't have to be complete sentences. They can just be a couple words. Dear Mom, I will love you forever, and forever you will be the most wonderful mother. You mean everything to me. I thought of buying you flowers in the usual way, but I knew you would prefer a forever bouquet. And this is a picture of a drawing of a bouquet of flowers. So a bouquet is a group of flowers put together. So this child wrote this Mother's Day poem to their mom, expressing that they love them forever. You will forever be my mom. You mean everything to me. So me and be, forever, mother. Oops. Way, bouquet. So this person used lots of rhyming words in their poem, and they divided it up into two stanzas. So this is something that you can work on. Stanza 1, stanza 2. So let's go back. They often include figurative language, such as alliteration, metaphors, and imagery. And Miss Ramsey in her reading lessons she's going to be teaching you about metaphors. You're going to be working a lot on that, and you can work on adding metaphors in as well. And then imagery helps people visualize that. So the first poem, we are talking about roses are red and violets are blue. That is imagery. You should be able to see those flowers in your head. And then alliteration is the way that words sound together. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. So lots of different sounds put together. And then the author's purpose of the poem is usually to entertain. So if you want to make your mom laugh, or if you want to really make her smile, you want to make grandma feel all special, you can do that and you can entertain her through your poetry. I'm going to show you a couple more examples. This one is titled Spring is Here, and it's sung to the tune of Are You Sleeping? So if you're not familiar with that song, I'll kind of sing or say the poem to that tune. Spring is here, goodbye snow, flowers grow, birds and bees, leaves on trees, hello spring, hello spring. So you could hear it had a little tune to it. So if you want to get really creative with that, you can reach out to Mr. Plymel, and I'm sure that he would love to help you put your poem to a song. And then this is the last one. It's titled A Little Seed. A little seed for me to sow, a little soil to make it grow, a little hole, a little pat, a little wish, and that is that. A little sun, a little shower, a little while, and then a flower. So there is lots of rhyming words in that poem, and you should be able to visualize soil, a hole with the seed, sun, a rain shower, lots of visualization imagery in that one as well. So these are some great examples for you to look back on. The internet has tons of different poems. BrainPop has a bunch of videos on poetry, so I can post those as well. So lots of fun things on poetry that you can also look at. So this is going to be the template. Dear, and then whoever you're writing your poem to. Is it going to be mom, grandma, aunt, maybe an older cousin who takes care of you, somebody, some special woman in your life, and you're going to put it there. And then in this middle part is where you're going to write your poem. And you're going to skip, each line is going to be a different line of your poem, and then you can skip a blank space and then write the second stanza. And then down here, you're going to write love, and then your name on the second line down here. Love your daughter, love your son, if you have a special nickname your mom calls you, you can put it on that line. And then if this is not big enough, obviously feel free to get another sheet of paper and write it. And we're going to decorate this, we're going to draw, we're going to make it really pretty and special for this person. So I'm going to just remind you what your independent task is and just give you a little heads up for Tuesday. So step 1, think of the most special woman in your life. Is it your mom, grandma, aunt, older cousin, older sister, whoever it is that's very special, because we are celebrating Mother's Day, so they deserve to be celebrated. If they have a special spot in your life, it's because they're helping raise you, they spend time with you, you have a special relationship with them. Number 2, make a list of all the reasons you love her. What do you want to include in your poem? Does she make you special breakfasts? Does she read you books at night? Do you guys do special things together? So think of all the reasons you love her and then tell her why in your poem. So that is step 3. Write a poem to tell her why you love her. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. You are the best mom in the world. You always make me pancakes. And you know that I love books before bed. And then you can continue to tell her the reasons why you love her. So the special part is on Tuesday, all the third graders are going to get on a Zoom call and we're going to share our poems. And you can invite your mom to come sit right there, or your grandma if she's living with you right now, to come sit with you while we share, and they can listen to all the sweet poems that everyone has written. So get prepared to share that, and we look forward to it. You can submit it to your teacher and reach out and ask, maybe you need some help coming up with some creative stuff, and I'm sure she would love to help you. So work on those poems and be looking out for the Zoom link so we can read them all together. All right, have a great afternoon, boys and girls.